What's up, guys? It's your boy Thriller, and like I stated in our week 5 video, I think it's about time for some changes. We're here to talk about the transactions that we did make for the BJDL, the Bold Joey Draft League. It is currently going to be week 6 as the retirement. Well, actually, maybe by the time of recording, it could be still the Christmas week, which in case there's no video that goes up by Christmas, I just want to say happy holidays to everyone. I hope everyone enjoys having a great Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, or a Merry Christmas. Whatever you celebrate, I hope you can enjoy spending the holidays with your friends and family, and hopefully enjoy a just great time before the start of a brand new year. But with that being said, let's talk about the changes. So let's go over the stuff that we dropped from the team and what we picked up. First things first, we dropped our Mega. I really didn't want to drop the Yancy, especially with the Sand team and having, that Sand core of having like boosted special defensive Sand. But I just felt like I wasn't running this Yancy as well as I should have. And honestly, this technically was a kind of almost accidental pick because the mega I was actually originally thinking of grabbing actually was not the mega I was probably gonna go with, but I for some reason said Deancey because I think it was set on that because of the fairy typing, which kind of bit me in the butt a little bit here, but it's fine. We can work around that. But still, Deancey though it was a great fairy. It's still really good. I could have maybe played it a little bit better in week 1, and then maybe sometimes in some other weeks, but I just maybe feel like I'm just not using it right. I just feel like maybe I'm not having the control of it right. And it's probably something that if I can't feel like I'm not gonna be able to get the hang of using, I might as well not drop it. We dropped Gyarados. I don't know why I can't use this goddamn thing, dude. I feel like if I could have been allowed to use Z captains Z crystals with it, I think I would do better with it. I think I could perform a lot better with it, and I can maybe do some things here and there. But other than that, I suck at using this damn thing. I can't use it with Terra. I can't use it normally. So I don't know what else to do with this thing. So we're gonna just not use it, not bother with it, even though I think it would have fit the team perfectly for what it was. Um, but yeah, man, I'm just sick and tired of using this damn thing. Rodriguez, this is probably the number one mon of the team that I didn't want to let go, but in terms of the points, I really needed it. And I'm definitely gonna have some sad feelings to drop it, man. It's definitely going to be a heartbreaking thing to let go, especially some of your favorite Pokemon, man. And I love Rodriguez. I was waiting forever to draft it, but now we got to the point where points were kind of adding up, and I really needed some value out of my points. I could have actually kept Rodriguez on this team, but based on what I was able to pick up with my points that I was able to get with thanks to Rodriguez, I think it worked out better for me in the long run. But definitely, if I get a chance to use this thing again, I'm going to 1000% use it because I love Rodriguez. It's fantastic. Anyone that's never thought about trying it, please draft it. It's really good. I really wanted Salamandra to work. I really did. Gudra was like one of the very few dragons I've never been able to finish a league with or dueling. I've technically done one league with Gudra. Again, that was like so many years back. But to be fair, I think that was definitely where I was doing good against players that were somewhat new and just barely getting in the competitive scene. Whereas I had a little bit of a knowledge because of watching it for so much. But Gudra, I'm sure this is a fantastic dragon, and definitely when I fight it, it's definitely annoying to take down. I think there were a lot of weeks where if I just did not get either crit or get messed up on a set potentially, or just had maybe one move instead of something else, I think I could have performed a lot better with this Pokemon. But overall, it just came down to not using it right. And that's just how it goes sometimes, you know? It just is. Up next is Galvantula. I think Galvantula is maybe a Pokemon I rather would love to use more of an offensive Pokemon than Sticky Webs. Um, but also, I don't know how I feel about it. I feel like I'm just like it's okay with me, but it's not like it's fantastic. Overall, I just think it's an okay bot. It's decent. It's okay, but excuse me. I just think maybe this is just not a Pokemon meant for me. I just don't think it's a Pokemon meant for me personally. And honestly, the Mon, I'm actually also a little upset that we dropped. I actually had a lot of hopes for this guy, which was Malamar. He was obviously our one of the two Z captains along with Gudra, so we actually picked up two new Z captains as well. But it definitely was heartbreaking to lose out on Malamar here. I actually thought there was a lot of potential. I think maybe last week If we had felt comfortable enough, we could have ran with knockoff and we would have been able to handle that slow bro perfectly. And I think there's actually a legit chance we could have just straight up had a chance to win the game uh, with Malamar, but at the same time, you can't really predict anything, man. You can't really assume things. So, yeah, I could have done something there with, but excuse me, it's fine. But you know what? We'll still give me Malamar trying to live it. But let's talk about the pickups we had. First pickup, and we're going based off the point total. So we had two 14s, 113, and 110. Actually, we'll that there just for my OCD sake. And then a 7 pointer. We actually had, I actually didn't think I have that many points left over, but eventually we had some here. But anyways, we have Tsunami the Mega Gyarados. And I know what you're all just thinking. This dude just bashed on regular Gyarados. Why is he now going to draft something that's literally exactly the same, but slightly different? That's the key thing. Slightly different. This thing gets access to Molt Breaker, which means I can go through a lot of Levitate Pokemon, which is really great. That can stop our ground spam, which is really good here. I did heavily debate between this and Rotom Wash. I think Rotom Wash would have factually have been the better pickup here. But for the Megas I could have picked up there, I think it was basically between Mega Absol, Mega Banette, and potentially Mega Sceptile. And I was heavily thinking Mega Sceptile. I really was. But I think I landed with Gyarados, specifically that fact that Gyarados can be very good bulking. It can actually be able to be where it's made to be just speed, bulk, and offense relatively well, which is really great. It can 1v1 so many amazing mons out there that can be just great walls. I just overall felt like this the raw power of this guy was really worth the pickup here, and I really do think that this was the right move to make here in terms of picking up Gyarados for the team, just upgrading it to Mega status and being a new Mega because this was originally the Mega I was going to go with, but was an idiot and just didn't think so. Hopefully, this is not going to be the regret here. Obviously, after this week, I cannot make any transactions. So my team is stuck the way it is now, and hopefully, this is still a good fix. Up next, we picked up Raikou, and I know what you're going to say. Oh, Thriller, you just said Raikou's trash. It's garbage. Don't draft it. That's Gen 9 Raikou. Gen 7 slash Gen 8 Raikou, and this is Gen 7 Raikou. The best Raikou ever was. So this now is great. Again, picks up that 115, basically pretty much replacing the speed tier we would have had with having Diancie, which I think is really great. That 115 outspeeds a lot of the meta in this format of Gen 7, which is really good. Hidden Power back on this Pokemon is really great. Toxic back on this Pokemon is fantastic. And just overall, this is a really good electric type of the format. And I really am super excited to have this. If I couldn't have Jolteon on my team, this is at least the next best thing to have the one team for an electric type. It's a lot more faster and it gives us a tiny bit more bulk in terms of the special side in the special side of anything, but this is just like really great electric type to have for the team in general. Pretty much replacing the role of Copper Previous and um reunit no Malamar essentially is going to be our boy Ryukulius, our boy Revival Jam. You'll get the Yu-Gi-Oh reference you do. But I'm so happy. This is one of my all-time favorite Pokemon to use in draft, just because of the fact it's so versatile, man. Like you can just run max bulk sets and just be able to run Magic Guard and just not care. This Pokemon is so brain dead. It is so easy to use. It is so versatile in building defensively and offensively. It's just a great Pokemon, man. I love Reuniclus so much. It's such a great mon. Has so many great tools to its disposal and great utility options as well. Overall, just a fantastic mod, man. I love this thing. It's so freaking good. Now replacing our fairy type on the team, with from Diancie as well, is going to be Rabambe. Now this is Rabambe with hidden power, which needs to Rabambe's better. We can now pick up a better elite speed tier over Galvantula with this one, which is really great. And I think having that two elite speed tiers is what I was really missing. 110 and just anything that wasn't above it was really bad for us here. But now at 115 to 124, I love the speed tier. I love the gap that we got here with this. Now this gives us still sticky webs that we can use, but this now gives me a good fairy that can quiver dance, sweep, and have the coverage that I need to pretty much be what I need to be. This Pokemon will do insanely well for us. I have been using Rabombi really well the last couple of times you've drafted it. Granted, one was with Terra, well, so I'm just saying. But I do think we can use Rabombi really well here, and I'm really excited to have it on the team. and pretty much just replace whatever Mon we had left, which was pretty much Gudra. We picked up a second Rapid Spinner, but we picked up our new Z Captain along with Xploud. So now Xploud is a legal Z Captain. So now we won't have any illegal shenanigans happen. But this is our second Z Captain in Hitmonlee. Another good depth check, which is really good. Another form of Rapid Spin, which is really great here. Now, a lot of people would not really expect this thing to be a Z Captain, but again, I kind of have to in case of scenarios. But here's the thing, though. I can still use Hitmonlee to a lot of more great success towards what I can have here. Gives me priority of Mach Punch. With Z moves, it's not the greatest thing to have in the world, but it's still good on Sticky Whip's team. On a Sticky Whip's team, it fits really well for what you're doing here, and it has great Z capability on a Pokemon that could be a good revenging that you can have against it. Overall, this is a fantastic Pokemon, and I absolutely love Hitmonlee. It is a great mon. I've actually used it to a decent amounts of success. Strong Pokemon can be an unburdened sweeper with some cool tech items that we can go with, or it can just be a strong breaker for the team. Overall, I think this is really good. And then having now another second form of removal, along with technically the defog that does provide with Rabombi, is still really great. So now I think this team fits a little bit better. I get a little bit more bulk, get more little speed, a little more offense on this team now. I'm feeling pretty confident with it. And again, if we just lose, then well, we just lose. That's just how it goes. We pretty much now have to win out the season to guarantee playoffs. If we lose next week to, I actually don't know who we're facing, and we go 1-5, then we pretty much would have to win out at least 4 to 6-0 to maybe clinch at least the seventh or eighth seed. If we win out for the rest of the season, we guarantee make playoffs. So, well, I wouldn't say we 100% guarantee, but we're at least maybe guaranteed a lower seed. So it was really going to come down to this. Hopefully, these team changes may help us right here. We now have one less Pokemon on our team, so our team is now a team of 10. So it does play a big factor going to these next couple of weeks here. But hopefully, we've got a better team here. We got a lot of more good pieces here. Let's hope and pray for a better start to the better half of the season. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys checked out the rest of this video, definitely leave a comment down below. What do you thought of the new team members? I think all these team members are great. I've used a lot of these mons very well. And yeah, I'm feeling pretty good with this team. I'm feeling really good with this. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.